Trouble mounts for Kangana Ranaut as the Maharashtra government has now asked the Mumbai Police to begin their probe into Kangana Ranaut's drug link. In fact, Mumbai Police has received an official letter from the Maharashtra government to inquire about the issue regarding Kangana Ranaut being using banned substances and narcotic drugs. Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh has now raised the issue in Vidhan Sabha, referring to the actor Adhyayan Suman's 2016 interview. In the interviews, Suman claimed that Kangana regularly consumed cocaine and also forced him to consume it. The Mumbai Police yet to take a decision whether the issue will be probed by a special investigative team or the anti-narcotics cell of Mumbai Police. Now, if the Mumbai Police launches a probe into the issue, summons could be sent to Adhyayan Suman and even Kangana Ranaut to investigate the matter. Listening to what Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh had to say on the drug link probe on Wednesday.
कंगना रनावत जो है उसके ताल्लुकात या संबंध जो भी है शेखर सुमन का जो लड़का है अध्ययन सुमन, इनकी दोस्ती थी और अध्ययन सुमन ने डीएनए के एक इंटरव्यू को उसमें उसने बताया कि कंगना रनावत ये ड्रग लेती है और उसी प्रकार मुझे भी उन्होंने कई बार जबरन ड्रग देने की कोशिश किया। इस प्रकार का निवेदन दोनों विधायक ने हमको दिया। इस बार की पूरी डिटेल हमारी मुंबई पुलिस चौकसी करेंगी। इस प्रकार का निवेदन आज विधानसभा में मैंने किया।
Let's quickly cut across to Devyesh Singh joining us live for more details. Devyesh, here all likelihood that the Maharashtra government will probe into Kangana Ranaut's drug abuse. A 2016 interview of Adhyayan Suman, Shekhar Suman's son, where he revealed that Kangana Ranaut was smoking marijuana regularly, she used cocaine regularly, and she also forced him to use it. Here is the Mumbai Police all set to carry out a narcotics probe into Kangana's drug link or her indulgence in narcotic substances.
Yeah, Nabila, the Mumbai Police is right now examining all the possibilities how they could launch a probe, because the letter was communicated, letter was sent to the Mumbai Police from the Government of Maharashtra, and in the communication they were asked to probe alleged drug links or alleged drug use by Kangana Ranaut. There was a 2016 interview which was cited by Home Minister Anil Deshmukh of Maharashtra, which also said, where he said that Adhyayan Suman had brought to light that Kangana Ranaut was using cocaine, she was consuming cocaine, and despite and she even forced him to consume cocaine. So, citing that particular interview which happened in 2016, this interview had appeared in 2016. The Home Minister said that Kangana Ranaut needs to be probed. And further, now the official communication has been done with Mumbai Police, which where they've been asked to probe this particular link. We are yet to get confirmation from Mumbai Police whether the Mumbai Police's anti-narcotics cell will probe this particular issue, or SIT, Special Investigation Team, will be formed to probe the drug links of Kangana Ranaut and others. Nabila?
Right, Devyesh, thank you very much for joining us with those details there. Now, Kangana Ranaut, of course, there in the hot seat, several twists and turns carrying forward owing to the entire office that was demolished by the Maharashtra government. Now, Kangana has launched another scathing attack. Kangana tweeted to the Congress chief Sonia Gandhi, questioning her silence on the entire demolition issue. Kangana has urged Sonia Gandhi to intervene and asked Shiv Sena government, whom Congress is in alliance with, to uphold principles of law and order. The Congress, however, has remained silent on the issue. Kangana Ranaut didn't stop there. She evoked Shiv Sena founder Bal Thackeray to take a jibe at Uddhav government. In fact, this comes a day after she called the Shiv Sena Sonia Sena. Former Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis also slammed the Aghadi government, saying that they are busy fighting with Kangana and not with coronavirus. Meanwhile, Union Minister and RPI Chief Ramdas Athavale met the Maharashtra governor today demanding compensation for Kangana over her office being demolished.
कि महाराष्ट्र सरकार को ऐसा लगता है कि महाराष्ट्र में हमारी लड़ाई कोरोना से नहीं है, हमारी लड़ाई कंगना से है। लेकिन महाराष्ट्र सरकार उससे लड़ना नहीं चाहती, वो लड़ाई करना चाहती है कंगना से। आप क्यों ऐसा बयान देते हो कि उन्होंने मुंबई नहीं आना चाहिए, आप क्यों बयान देते हो उन्होंने ऐसा करना चाहिए, पूरी आपकी सिस्टम क्यों लग जाती है? मुद्दा बड़ा क्यों हुआ? कंगना तो कोई राष्ट्रीय नेता नहीं थी, कंगना तो कोई ऐसा विषय नहीं था कि जो राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर चला जाए। आपने उसको बड़ा किया, आपने उसके घर जाकर तोड़ा। अब रोज शिवसेना के नेताओं के किसके किसके घर अवैध है, किसके ऑफिस अवैध है, चीजें बाहर आ रही है। आप दाऊद का घर तोड़ने नहीं जाते, उसका घर तोड़ने जाते हो। इस विषय को बड़ा किसने किया? बीजेपी का संबंध क्या है?
राज्यपालांसोबत माझी जवळजवळ 20-25 मिनिटं चर्चा झाली आणि त्याच्यामध्ये जो कंगनाचा विषय आहे त्या कंगनाच्या विषयाच्या संबंधामध्ये चर्चा मी केलेली आहे. कंगनावर अन्याय झालेला आहे. कंगनाचं जे ऑफिस आहे पालिकेचं जे तोडण्यात आलेलं आहे, ती इथं नसताना त्या ठिकाणी नोटीस आणून दिली आणि लगेच 24 तासाच्या आतमध्ये ते त्याचं ऑफिस तोडलेलं आहे आणि त्या ऑफिसमध्ये आतमध्ये जाऊन त्यांनी तोडफाड केलेली आहे. वास्तविक आतमध्ये जाऊन ते फर्निचर आहे ते तोडण्याचा अधिकार पोलिसांना किंवा म्युन्सिपालिटी अधिकाऱ्यांना नाही. त्यांनी आपल्या अधिकाराचा गैरवापर केलेला आहे आणि त्यामुळं कंगनाला न्याय मिळाला पाहिजे, कंगनाला कॉम्पेन्सेशन मिळालं पाहिजे.
जिस तरह की भाषा कंगना रनौत की तरफ से इस्तेमाल हो रही है तो प्रोवोकेटिव है. कंगना रनौत जी एक बहुत ही मशहूर अभिनेत्री हैं, फिल्म अभिनेत्री हैं और एक बहुत बड़ी सेलिब्रिटी हैं. ये उनकी भाषा नहीं हो सकती है. तो इसको कौन करा रहा है, किस तरह से करा रहा है, इसके बारे में मैं समझता हूँ कुछ समय में बात सामने आएगा. और ये दुर्भाग्य की बात है कि इस स्तर के ऊपर और इतनी भद्दी भाषा का इस्तेमाल हो रहा है.
Well, let's quickly get across to Aishwarya Paliwal reporting live on this. Aishwarya, here Devendra Fadnavis now coming out and slamming the Maharashtra government, saying that their focus is clearly not to fight coronavirus, but they're fighting Kangana. She's not even a central leader. She's not even a political leader here, but yet their focus is elsewhere. They've lost their priorities.
Well, definitely, we are seeing a political slugfest being played out with regards to Kangana Ranaut and the demolition of her house in Pali Hill in Bandra in the state of Maharashtra. Now, definitely, the former Chief Minister, a BJP leader, Devendra Fadnavis, very clearly targeting the Shiv Sena. And he's asking Shiv Sena what was the need to blow this issue up. You could not have demolished her house, but you went ahead and you did it. Not just that, he's also equated the demolition of the office of Kangana Ranaut to the house and properties of Dawood Ibrahim. Devendra Fadnavis very clearly saying that if you were so bound on making sure that you demolish every illegal property, then you should have gone ahead and done so with Dawood Ibrahim's properties, but you did not do that. So we are now seeing a political slugfest being played out between the opposition party and the ruling party in Maharashtra. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us with those details here. Clearly, the Maha Aghadi government under severe heat and fire from the opposition party there. Devendra Fadnavis lashing out. Why not Dawood Ibrahim's house? Why only Kangana's office was demolished? Now, let's quickly take you through Akshata Nandagopal taking us through all the comments that Kangana Ranaut has made attacking Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray.
Now, in the last few days, we're seeing Kangana Ranaut firing one attack after another on Uddhav Thackeray. And let me just break down for you what she's had to say on the Maharashtra Chief Minister so far. One of the statements that she made is that your ego will shatter soon. And she said this soon after she landed in Mumbai and, of course, her office had been demolished. She's also said your father's good work can't buy you respect. Another statement that Kangana has said with regards to Uddhav is you're merely a symbol of dynasty politics, referring to the fact that he is a Thackeray. Another comment, another attack by Kangana is that Shiv Sena does nothing but petty politics. She's also said that Shiv Sena lost the polls and then decided to go ahead with the Mahavikas Aghadi, formed a Milawat government is the term she's used. Now, besides that, Kangana has also, in fact, used Balasaheb Thackeray to question Uddhav Thackeray, to say Balasaheb Shiv Sena is now Sonia Sena. These are the kind of attacks that Kangana has fired. She's also, in fact, referred to the BMC as Babur's army in action. This was just before the demolition had kicked off at her office in Mumbai. So you can see clearly that Kangana has refused to back off. She continues to fire one attack after another at the Shiv Sena, particularly at Uddhav Thackeray.
Now, in a major setback for Rhea Chakravarti, her bail plea has been rejected by the Mumbai Sessions Court. Along with Rhea, her brother Shovik, Sushant's former house manager Samuel Miranda and 4 others' bail plea has now been rejected. Rhea's lawyer Satish Marishinde has said that they will decide next week on filing an application for bail in the Bombay High Court. In fact, Rhea Chakravarti will continue to spend her time in Baikula jail. So far, Rhea has spent 2 nights in jail and her judicial custody is until September 22nd. In her bail plea, Rhea has argued that there is a threat to her life in judicial custody and nothing suggests for her involvement in drugs trafficking. She also argued that others have already been released on cash bail. Why not her? However, the NCB in court has argued that their probe into the case is still incomplete, so Rhea should not be granted bail.
इन लोग का दलील ये था कि इन्होंने फाइनेंस किया है और क्रिमिनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी के पार्ट है और वो एंगल अभी इन्वेस्टिगेट करना बाकी है और हमारे पास 60 दिन या 180 दिन हमारे पास है और अभी की स्टेज जो है ये इमेच्योर है जहाँ पे बेल एप्लीकेशन हम कंसिडर कर सकते हैं। तो ये इमेच्योर स्टेज होने के कारण यहाँ पे हम लोग कंसिडर नहीं कर सकते, ऐसा हमारा कहना था। हमारे लिए इन्हें 1 और 2 जिनके पास से 59 ग्राम मिला था वो मेन आरोपी है, वहाँ से ये कड़ी चालू हो गई है और कितने कहाँ तक जाएगी मुझे भी नहीं पता, लेकिन जा रही है।
There's no reason currently given why the bail was rejected. The reasoning order is yet to come. Our section of argument was that all the sections attracted to us are bailable sections. No non-bailable sections have been attracted to our client. The major argument that investigation is at a crucial stage currently, so we can't release the accused because they have taken, according to NCB, the accused have taken certain names. So those accused will get alerted then if they are released on bail. This was the major ground.
We're quickly cutting across to Ashutosh Mishra joining us live for more details from Mumbai. Ashutosh, Rhea Chakravarti's bail has been rejected, her brother Shovik's bail rejected, and 4 other housemates, their bail has been rejected as well. Now, it's a weekend. It's going to be a long weekend for them. They can't appeal before Monday. This only means that Rhea Chakravarti to stay in prison longer, possibly until the 22nd of September, if at all the top court. Now, the Bombay High Court that they're maybe appealing on Monday, if that comes through, then she might get bail. If that doesn't happen, then she's got to stay until 22nd of September. Now, take us through the seriousness of this charge that has been slapped on Rhea Chakravarti and the others. Section 27A, which is why Rhea is not getting bail.
So she's likely to continue in the women's prison at Baikala jail. The reason being that the order copy, the final order copy that all these advocates who was appearing on behalf of these accused, including Rhea and Shovik Chakravarti, would required will only be out on late Monday or maybe early morning today. So unless they have the order copy, there cannot be further argument made to be approached to the higher court, because going to the higher court, you require the reasons on what the bail has been denied. So clearly that's the another setback. As far as the legal arguments in the court is concerned, 2 prima facie reasons that we see that seems appearing why the reason the bail has been denied. The first is section 27A, which is a non-billable offence. So that's serious in nature. But we have seen the Metropolitan Magistrate rejecting it. Also the Sessions Court, the NDPS Court rejecting, calling it because it is only imposed against Rhea and Shovik Chakravarti. The other reason that during the NDPS hearing, the Narcotics Control Bureau and the public prosecutor cited that because these, the crime are serious in nature, there is a massive syndicate that Rhea and Shovik Chakravarti are part of, could reveal and expose further nexus, and it is just in a prima facie investigation, and clearly why they need further the custody, because as and when there is further arrest, they may require more and more probe and investigation in this case. So these seems to be, and if these witnesses are out on bail, they can influence the entire trail, the financial trail, drug trail, or the investigation. So on those seems to be 2 massive ground, and that we have seen in many other cases, that these 2 are prima facie reason, which also seems to be applicable in these cases of Rhea Chakravarti, Shovik and 6 others where they have been denied the bail. But what we know, the lawyers are planning to move to Bombay High Court, but they are waiting for the order copy, which is likely to come on Monday evening. Back to you.
Right. Ashutosh, thank you very much for joining us with those details there. Rhea Chakravarti's bail has been denied. Now, even as Mumbai Sessions Court rejected Rhea Chakravarti's bail plea today, India Today has accessed details on the narcotics probe into the drug-linked probe in Sushant Singh Rajput's death case. Sources have revealed that Rhea Chakravarti has given out names of some big Bollywood celebrities in connection with the drug probe. A high-level meeting now will be held in Delhi to discuss further course of action. The meeting will be chaired by NCB Chief Rakesh Asthana. KPS Malhotra, who reached Delhi today, will update the narco chief on the latest developments. The NCB came into the picture after Riya Chakravarti's WhatsApp drug chats with her friends Jaya Saha, Shruti Modi and Samuel Miranda, as well as hotelier Gaurav Arya, were released. In fact, along with Riya Chakravarti, Shovik, Miranda, Deepesh Sawant, and the NCB has also arrested many drug peddlers and conducted raids at many places in Mumbai. Now, cutting across to Sandalwood, the probe into the drug racket in the Kannada film industry has intensified. The cops have now found a bigger interstate racket here, which involves top actors, celebrities and drug peddlers. Actors Ragini Dwivedi and Sanjana Galrani have also been arrested. They've undergone a drug test last evening. In fact, the remand copy of Ragini specified that the actress, along with other accused, partied in farmhouses and concerts where drugs were consumed widely. Also, the Central Crime Branch has found out that drugs were procured from other states. The investigation has also revealed that drugs were procured from Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, Kerala, Mumbai, Goa. Police are now probing the interstate link and how drugs were brought into Karnataka. Meanwhile, a celebrity party planner, Viren Khanna, has also been arrested. Cops believe that Viren Khanna organized events that catered to expats close to Ragini. Aditya Alva is also under scanner.
All our officers are taking a lot of interest and so many things is coming out. I think entire country, first of the state, we are taken up very seriously. We will not interfere in any matter and we are given full free hand to our police officers and they are doing very good, doing well.
Most of the drug comes from Andhra, Telangana, from Orissa and then from Goa, Maharashtra. So we have tightened all our checkposts and we will have some surprise inspections and we are having raids. Therefore, we are able to confiscate large amount of drug, which was never heard of. This whole thing is not only restricted to Sandalwood, it is beyond Sandalwood. And just because two actresses are there, there is a lot of focus, but otherwise, we have booked cases on 11 to 12 people and we have made 5-6 arrests. Further arrests are going to take place.
Now let's take you through the lens here on actor Ragini Dwivedi, who allegedly took drugs at parties and concerts. In fact, several of these allegations made against Ragini and a few others as well, that they allegedly procured and supplied drugs at high-end parties as well. They've now been arrested by the Central Crime Branch on September 4th. Ragini was arrested on September 4th and her close aides, Ravi Shankar and Prashant Ranka, were nabbed as well. Now let's take you through the lens on actor Sanjana Galrani, who's now been hesitating to give a drug test, eventually was forced into it. She has had alleged links with some drug peddlers, is what the CCB has established. In fact, allegedly they've been seen at rave parties, suspected to be associated with event manager Rahul. In fact, event manager organized drug parties is what the CCB says, and they've now been arrested by the Central Crime Branch on September 8th. Ragini was arrested on 4th. Here is Sanjana Galrani, who was arrested on September 8th. They are currently in custody. And of course, here probe now into all the alleged links to peddlers across of Karnataka. There are several interstate links also that the CCB has now established. As not just Ragini and Sanjana Galrani, several other celebrities within the Kannada film industry are currently under scanner. A few names have been, in fact, brought to light as well. The CCB is now hectically probing into all the angles as to who are those celebrities who are involved, who are those who have been pushing drugs, supplying, procuring. Of course, this nexus is currently being cracked down by the CCB in Karnataka.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.